I got storage. I can make this video kinda. Today is what is it? I don't know. I be forgetting days when every time I turn on the camera and I talk, I'll be like forgetting shit. Like today is December the 31st, 2025, and I'm here to talk about my 2025 experience. It's a 2025 recap. Now, 2025 has been a roller coaster, literally. But it just like on this roller coaster, I started high, came down, then I went back up. Now I'm at an ease level. It's not that I'm going down. It's not that I'm going up. I'm just cruising now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to explain this year in chronological order, in the order in which the events happen, right? Usually, and like when it's New Year's, I don't like, you'll see on your story, people be like, New Year, new me, I'm cutting off this person, I'm cutting off that person. They're gonna explain, oh, it's like a giant reset. People always say like a giant reset and shit. I was never the type to be like, oh, it's New Year, so it's a giant reset. I'm not gonna hang with this person. I'm not gonna do this no more. I don't feel like I have any problems. I hardly even talk to anyone. I only talk to family and shit. So it's like I'm really chilling. I go into the year being the same nigga usually all the time, but except like coming into this year 2025, that's the first time I said, okay, let's make a change, right? Let's make a change. I was coming into this year different. I said, okay, because I usually don't say, oh, you're new me type shit, but that was the first time, and lots has changed, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. So, coming into 2025, I had goals that I wanted, and I hope to accomplish. Since like 2020, I've been trying to go vegan. I've been off and on trying to be vegan. Coming into 2025, I started on my vegan journey. Again, that shit did not last. That shit stopped within a week. Literally a week. That should not last long at all. I didn't really hope for anything, really. I was just saying, okay, I'm going to get big this year. I'm going to get stronger. That's what I said. I'm going to get, like, stronger. I'm going to be vegan, whatever. And I'm going to have this amazing life with my person, right? My person, I'm going to just say E. I'm going to just say her name is Eve, right? Right? I'm going to have an amazing life with E. E is going to come out here and all that type shit, right? This is in January, right? January, we cooling, man. It's cool. So, first thing that happens of this year, I started off saying I'm gonna be vegan, blank, blank, blank. No. All right, we in January. Nothing is not going as planned, but I'm cooling, I'm chilling, right? February, mind you, 2025, I'm starting out a high. I'm about to drop right now, man. Right? E, the love of my life, my first love, right? She breaks up with me. And I tell you, I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. This is my first love. So I'm starting the year off bad. Very bad. This is my first heartbreak. I don't know how to go about life, right? Like this year started out stucky. It started off with a heartbreak, right? So he tells me she needs to focus on God. I'm not really her focus right now. I'm hurt. Because this is my first heartbreak. This is my first love. So it's like this, man. When you love someone, your life that like or some shit. I don't know about y'all. This I'm just speaking from experience. That person becomes your life, and everything you do isn't out of love or whatever for that person. So it's like, because I told you, like, when I come into the year, I was coming into the year, but like, okay, I'm gonna live a beautiful, happy, successful life with E, right? E comes, I'm having in my skull, my mata, in my head that, she's gonna come out here this year, she's gonna live with me, we're gonna live a beautiful, happy, and successful life together, right? I just tell her, come out here, right? And I told her mom, I was like, I'm gonna take care of her, blank, blank, blank. I left them both text messages. I was like, come out here. She's like, I'm sorry, Donald, but no. When she said Donald, because that's my name, I'm like, huh? Why would she call me Donald? Well, I don't know about y'all, but in relationships, in my relationship, I don't call my partner by her first name. And she didn't call me by my first name. So it's like, huh? Y'all like, what does she call you? You know, you probably call your partner Love. She called me Bubby, or she called me Duckies, right? Or some shit. So to hear my partner call me by my name, I was like, what the fuck? Because that's like a parent saying, like my mom was to say, Donald Wendell Bowman, or some shit. You know you're in trouble, or some shit. Or it's just like, it's off. For someone to call you by your government name, my name, I was like, something's off, right? Sorry, Donald, but no. I'm like, huh? I said, like, we haven't been talking for a little bit. It's been calm, quiet with us. I said, do you love me? Or whatever. I asked her, do she love me? I asked her to marry me. She said, no. I said, do you love me? She's like, I love you as a friend. Bro, that shit hurt a nigga. It's like, imagine getting a friend zone, bro. Imagine just like, but we friends though. You know, it's that type of shit. Or like, I love you as a brother. You're like a brother to me. That shit hurt it. That shit hurt it, man. I was at work. When she said this, bro, I was so hurt. I went to the 3rd floor. I'm not the type to kill myself. But I went to the 3rd floor. I looked down. I wanted to jump. I didn't want to kill myself, but I did want to jump. This is how my year started. It started off fucked up. It started off brokenhearted. Because when, like, everything I did, it's like when you love someone, everything, all your actions, because this is my first love. Everything I did is like, okay, it's not for me, it's for her. That's how I made up in my mind. My mind is like, everything I do is not for me. It's like a mother, right? A mother, the closest thing you'll probably get to love, unconditional love, is a mother's love. That's how I always feel. Because despite anything, say if you came out the closet or whatever, I mean, that's not all the time, but you're more likely to see the most and highest love I feel from anyone is from their mother. So you came out the closet, your dad would be disappointed in you, but your mom would still love you. Despite if you was like, Mom, I don't agree with you with these certain things or whatever the case may be, you may not have the same view as your mother or whatever, but your mom is probably most likely still gonna love you regardless. That's a mother's love. And I feel like that's like, this girl was like my baby. My personal child. I was like a mother. Everything I did was like for her. Cause like, it's like, I'll make up in my head. Everything I do is like, it's not for me, it's for her. So being with E gave me more of a purpose, a sense of purpose, right? So say like if I go to work, right? It's like, okay, I don't want to just go to work. I want to go to work so I can make money. I want to make money so I can spend money on my credit card. I want to spend money on my credit card so I can pay back my credit card so I can build credit. I want to build credit so I can be able to get us a nice house, nice shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like for me. I made up in my head. It's like everything I do is for her. So being with her gave me more of a purpose. It's like a mother, like my auntie, like my cousin. If he'd do something like out of pocket or something, she'd be telling me like everything I do, like she will be dead and gone, probably on the streets or something. But no, she has a responsibility, and her responsibility is my cousin. I feel like she gave me a responsibility, a purpose, a reason to keep going. More of a reason to live is what she gave me. So when she broke up with me, it's like, what the fuck do I do? Where do I go? I was so lost, so hurt, because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what to do because I lost my purpose. I lost my reason. And that shit hurt it. And it was like, that's just the beginning of this year. I'm started off fucked up. That shit hurt. That shit still do hurt. That's my first love. I'm always gonna love my baby. But I didn't know how to go about life. Luckily, that was like January. But I had also, during this time, I found love. Right? I'm not talking about love as in my partner. I found G-O-D, God. I'm not a religious person, so no, not religiously. I'm talking about the I am, not the I am. I am. And my favorite book, is called The Game of Life and How to Play It, right? And one of the, I think it was chapter 7, because chapter 7 talks about love. It says, the universe will send you someone in that person's likeness. So it might not be this person, but the universe will send you someone in their likeness. Me, I don't want it to be someone else. I don't want it to be someone else. So I'm still hurt. Maybe like, hold on, January, February, March. Maybe March, April, May. Maybe it's May, right? I'm trying to cool my mind because I just got heartbroken. So in order to cope with my heartbrokenness, maybe like after a week or two, I was like, bro, I'm sitting here. I'm at my work. I'm depressed. I want to never say I'm depressed. I'm just very hurt. I don't want to speak that depression shit on myself. I didn't even say I was depressed, though I was so hurt. But I found it's 2 ways how I got over it. And one of the 2 ways is making a list, right? I lost my purpose. So I needed new things to do within this year. And some of them things are, I made a list and I accomplished some of the things on my list that I wanted to have accomplished. And those things are, get a car. I got a car. I'm in my car. I'm in my car right now. So I'll just say for anyone, like if like a coping mechanism for a breakup and you're fucking hurt, it's like, you know, some niggas go to the gym. You can go to the gym, make a list, make a plan, go through with it, go through those lists. I had things that I wanted to accomplish this year. So I lost my purpose. I said, okay, I need something to distract myself, to keep my mind off this hurt, right? As long as you focus, the only person you have that's gonna fuck you up in life is yourself. I have no one to blame but myself for getting heartbroken. Because I'm not saying I shouldn't have trusted, but if I wouldn't have allowed myself to get that much type of love or that attached, I wouldn't have cared as much if I was to get broken up. It's my fault. Like I even said that before. I got close enough and I wasn't thinking I was gonna hurt. I didn't see the fact that I could get hurt. But then when I got hurt, it was my fault that I got hurt because I believe in fairy tales and La La Land and shit. So I have no one but to blame but myself for getting that close and attached. That's my fault. But life, so look, damn, I'll be losing my train of thought and shit. I just be talking so fucking much. But yeah, I had to set a new plan and a new goal of a list and shit I wanted to have accomplished this year. I accomplished some of them. Now on that list, I had learn to do a backflip.
My turn? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try.
All right, now you get to see. Now
that boy did perfect.
Now you get to see how you be doing it. Now you get to see.
We don't know how to do backflips. So I just go straight up. I'm kind of scared. That's why we doing cricket.
No, for me too. You go straight, nigga. You won't hit a mat. You'll be fine. You won't hit the ground.
Okay, I'm prolonging. You did it in like no time.
Want to see it?
Yeah.
Jump up, then bring your knees.
Huh?
Jump up, then bring your knees to your chest. Do as high as you can, then bring your knees to your chest.
You be letting know that shit. 2. Hold on. 1, 2.
I'm 5'11 years. I'm gonna say 5'11 years old. I'm 5'11. I can't do a fucking backflip. I'm scared if I do a backflip, I might land on my neck and break my shit. Gotta learn how to do a backflip this year. Nah. What else I had on my list? Okay, I had get my my motorcycle license. I got my permit. I will need to. I'll check that off as I accomplished it because I do got my license. I just don't. I'm not able to drive on the road. I have a permit for it though. I gotta take some courses so I can go ahead and boom, boom. But yeah, because I do want to get a motorcycle. I don't know if I'm gonna get a cruiser or a sports bike. I don't know right now. But one thing I had on my list was get my motorcycle license, get my car, have my car, check, get a house. I don't have a house. I don't have a house. So not check. Make weight. I wanted to gain weight. You see, I'm skinny. I've been like skinny all my life, man. I'm a stick. I picked gain like 200 weight, and I'm not 200, bro. I'm like 140 something. Gain 200 weight, not 200 weight. So nah, make money with Nasir, make my brother, because I was hoping like the day trade. I was doing my day trade and shit, but it's like, no, I was watching videos and shit, but I didn't actually start it. So out of that on my list, I only think I accomplished like 2-3 things. But at least I got something accomplished, man. I got this on my steering wheel. I got me a car, man. I got my motorcycle license. So I got everything to do with vehicles, I guess. Shit. But yeah. Okay. The first thing I accomplished was getting my motorcycle's license. I gotta check my list to see what else did I accomplish. I know that's not it. I want to stop this video and then have to come back. Get my motorcycle's license. I got my motorcycle license. After that, I got my car, I think. But no, right? Damn, I'm messing up the order. But no, I started off having a goal, a shit I wanted to accomplish this year. I stopped trying to be vegan. Didn't make my weight. Got broken up with. Now, I said 2 copings. I'm making the list, and then I'm telling you like the highlights of this 2005. I meet this person, and this person took the weight of brokenheartedness and hurt off of me. I don't even talk to this person no more. It was just like a weak thing. It was like the universe said, oh, he's hurt. Let me send this person his way. God said, let me send this person his way. He can be calm and shit. And boom. Hey, I'm in my apartment. I'm not in an apartment no more. I'm in my apartment, right? Our old neighbors move out. We got new neighbors, right? And these new neighbors is like 4 or 5 kids, right? Their mom, she doesn't really be there for the first time. They move in like the first couple weeks. So who has them? Her brother, right? Not her brother, but her brother's girlfriend, right? She comes over. You know, I don't smoke. I don't drink. She vapes and she drinks liquor, right? My brother, Nasir, and his girlfriend, they smoke, they drink, whatever. I'm down. I'm upstairs in my room chilling. My nana's there, right? This person, we're going to call her Jay. Okay? Jay comes over, right? Because they seen her outside or whatever. They talked. My brother, they talked with her. She's cool, right? My nana's there. My nana's like, my Mike or whatever, come downstairs or whatever. I'm talking with my nana. But in the midst, she's in the living room, probably smoking or whatever with my brother and my sister, you know, my brother's girlfriend, right? They're chilling. Now, I can feel. You know when you know someone's looking at you? Now, he broke up with me. I'm not getting no attention. Nobody's talking to me or whatever. You know, I'm still hurt. I could feel her eyes on me. All right? I look, and she's not ugly. She's not ugly. And I'm steady talking to my nana, but I could still feel her looking at me and shit. Or whatever not, right? So it's like, nigga. She's not ugly. So, my nana leaves, right? I'll go back upstairs. She's like, you don't want to come down here and chill with us? I was like, I don't smoke, I don't drink. She said, I don't mean you can't chill. I come down there, I bring my game, I'm playing the game. It's like, you know when someone wants attention? You know, she all up on me. I'm probably like here chilling, playing the game. She like this and shit. Close to me and shit. Now this is good for me because I'm not getting attention. Or whatever. So for someone else to take an interest in me is good in my sense. And it's like, okay. And that's helping me take my thought off my brokenheartedness, off of E, right? I'm thinking she likes me and some shit, right? Swear. I'm thinking Jay likes me. I'm chilling, playing a game, whatever. She all up on me and whatever. Well, you could just, you know, you could feel that she likes you. She doesn't like me. I'm just making that clear. She doesn't like me. I'm just saying that. But now I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story, right? She does, I'm thinking she likes me, right? Or whatever. I'm chilling. We down here chilling. Now, I think with Jay is what she was here for a week. Her boyfriend, right? The kids' little, their mother, you know, they out of town. Her and her boyfriend going through it, right? They probably clashing or whatever or some shit, right? I'm not talking about fighting, but they're going through it. And I think what she needs is what she wants. Because I guess he cheated. What she wanted from me was not, oh, I want love. I'm going to forever love E. Always. That's my first love. But I'm not going to try to stay broken on my brokenheartedness. Hold on. I'm going to also tell you this. But no, I'm not going to stay stuck on my brokenheartedness. Because if I stay stuck, then I'm allowing myself to stay depressed. And the game of life, how to play it says, the universe will send you someone in their likeness. Maybe I probably thought like, maybe she's that person. Right? I'm chilling. Now, Jay, she's going through it with her, what's the name? I just got broken up with Emily's. All Jay wants, it's like she probably wants revenge or some shit. Jay wants to crack. She wants to crack. Or she just wants attention to fill that void. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted no one can ever replace E. But I need, because I want love and I want to give love. Jay just wants someone to fill that void. I feel like maybe in a sexual sense, slick. Not really. Me and Jay didn't crack, but I'm going to spoil it. I did lose my virginity this year. I'm going to tell you that later because that happens later in the year. But no, Jay just wants to crack. In a sense, me and Jay, we downstairs chilling, laid up, right, on the couch thingy. You would think we probably would crack, but we did not crack, right? Right? I'm chilling. She's watching on her phone, right? We snuggled up. We're not kissing on them, but we all close to each other, right? And it's like, that first night, you could feel it. It was strong. That she probably just wanted to crack or she just wanted some attention, right? She would still come over there day after day or whatever. I mean, a couple days. We talked. And then I found out, like, because I'm thinking she's single. She told me she was in a situationship or she's like, or something. Not really in a situationship. She said it's complicated. That's what she said, some shit like that, right? So I didn't take too much mind of it. I'm thinking she's single. Right? I didn't know her and her boyfriend still talking, right? Let me just cut to it, right? The last day, right? I feel like maybe she don't really want me. She just kind of wants attention, slick. Not really attention, but because that after that day, the next day, after I first met her, the next day, right? We chilling. I'm trying to make her have fun while she's out here because she just babysitting. Right? Our pool is closed. We go to the pool. We jump in it. It's nighttime, right? It's nighttime, so you're not supposed to be at the pool at nighttime. We're doing illegal activities, jumping in a pool, recording and shit, having fun, right? And during that, while we're running, she falls. She breaks her phone. Her phone cracks and shit, right? Me feeling bad because it was my idea. The next day, I go fix her phone. I feel like Jay just wanted money on after me. Maybe because I was too friendly. I got her phone fixed and shit. She would then tell me, can I pay her, what's the name? Her, what is it? Her phone bill is like $300. Did I end up doing so? Yes, I did do so. But after that, I stopped talking to her. I feel like she just wanted money out of me. And then I know she still loves her boyfriend. And her boyfriend still loves her. Because, look, I'm here chilling, right? She's at my house. She's cooking, right? For her and the kids. And she's cooking me now something to eat, right? No, and when we was laid up, no, the kids are asleep in the other house. I know y'all was like, damn, she really out here like that? No. But no. On the last day, right? Or whatever. Her boyfriend like, you over there fixing something to eat with this nigga? I don't know this nigga. I can hear him. And I can tell he's like a type hood nigga, right? Me? Look at me. I'm scrawny, skinny. I don't want no smoke with no one. I don't want no problems. So I just say, after that day, it was like late at night, I sent her the money and I was like, he still loves you. Because while they're fussing and arguing over the phone, when she hangs up, he'll call right back. I seen that and I said, that's love. Even if, like, say if we did crack and she was cheating, the fact that he would pick up the phone and he feels so much type of way, he's hurt, and he's screaming over the phone and probably calling her name, he's hurt. That's his woman. And in my eyes, I was like, bro, I said to myself, what am I doing? I sent her the money. I blocked her. I stopped talking to her. Because it's like, he loves her. He still does. I sent her a text. I was like, you guys need like a vacation where you guys can just focus on yourself and whenever not talk and be with each other. Because all I'm doing is getting in the way. I blocked her, stopped talking to her or whatever not. And then after that day, I sent her that text or whatever. She left the next day. I'm getting in the way. I don't know this dude. This guy's a hood nigga, right? This is my neighbor. They just moved here. I don't want no problem with no one. I don't know this kid. I don't want to die. I don't want to catch a fade. I don't want no drama with people I hardly even know. So I said, I'm in the way. He still loves her. She loves him. Cause they're going back on the phone. If she didn't have to pick up the phone for him, but she did, and she kept doing it. And I could hear them arguing. Shit. I was like, damn, I don't need this in my life. I don't need no drama where she confused, and plus I'm feeling like she slipped using me to get some money on. So blocked her, stopped talking to her. Boom. I don't need that. So this year I started off right. Started on my journey. Been vegan for like a week. Stopped. Got heartbroken. Like, brokenhearted so badly. Right? Next, make a list, right? Make my list, accomplish a few things. This list helps me to get my mind off of E. And J helps me get my mind off of E also. Just for that week, because I was given attention and shit, whatever. Now, throughout this time, or whatever not, of this year, I would, what is it? Shit. I will also, cause I do want love. Though it may not be from E, I do want love, and I want to give love. Cause with E, I experience purpose. I want that. So it's like a mother. A mother's purpose, if she doesn't know her purpose is to provide for her children. That's like my auntie, right? If she didn't have my cousin, she'd probably be somewhere in the streets or whatever. But she knows she has to work. Though she be tired, she knows she has to get out here and grind because it's not for her, but for my cousin. It gives her purpose. And I just want that feeling again. I wanted that feeling again. Slick. Because he gave me that feeling. A reason. He gave me love, life. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll be on dating apps and shit. But at the same time, this whole time, I'm trying to crack. Because I'm 21 years old. And I'm still a virgin. I'm like, you like, how are you a virgin? You still 21? Okay, I'm going to tell you just quick recap of what's the name? Or why I still didn't lose my virginity yet. And I'm 21 years old. I got held back twice, right? My birthday is in October. And school in Georgia don't start. School in Georgia doesn't start till, what is it? Like August. So I'm already like 3 years older than everyone in my grade. I don't want to date someone or crack someone and I look like I'm a predator preying on little kids or some shit, right? So throughout high school, I ain't talked to no one. Single all throughout high school. I didn't crack no one. And then finally, once I do get out of high school, I'm in a relationship with E. And me and E is longer distance relationship. So yeah, I'm 21 and haven't cracked. I'm on apps and shit, bro. After E breaks up for me, after Jade or whatever, or even like before Jade, I don't know, I probably just needed validation. I needed to be up under someone. I needed like to feel somewhat of love. I'm on like apps and shit. Well, I don't know. I even went on Tinder. Nobody's swiping right on this guy. I swear to God, nobody's swiping right on me. But I'm trying to find someone to crack, or I'm just trying to find someone to be my person, right? Because E is not my person. Trying to find someone to be my person. And that is, I haven't found no one. I haven't found no one to crack. No one to give my love to. Nobody. So yeah, that sucks. Months gonna go by, weeks gonna go by, right? I told you I got my, my Class S license. Right? I think it's Class S. Right? Got my Class S license. Oh shit. No, yeah, I got my Class S license, right? But I'll be zoned out, or I'll be like in space. I just be talking and shit. But no, I got my Class S license, my motorcycle license, my motorcycle permit. Mine's going by. I said, okay, I gotta find the next thing to do on this list. I tried the black flip and shit. Because I was taking baby steps. I was going through whatever the easiest, start with the easiest, then continue to the hardest. Class S license was the easiest. I attained that first. But before I attained that, that was also on my list. Complete all my U-Box courses. I completed all these courses because I wanted to do forklift at my job. I completed all my courses. I passed all of them. I still didn't get tested, and I still don't drive forklift yet. But at least I accomplished that. So I accomplished 3 things. Completed all my classes. All right. And boom. Next thing I had to do on my list was I get my my motorcycle license, my permit. Got that. Okay, I said, what's the next easiest thing to do? I felt like the next easiest thing to do was to do the backflip, learn how to do a backflip. Did I end up learning how to do a backflip? No. Have I practiced me and that sir? Yes. I tried it. And I don't know how to do a backflip yet. I still don't. And it's the 31st. I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me stop because I'm not getting this yet. Let me go ahead and skip this task and I'm going to probably come back. All right. Go ahead and get my car, bro. You know, because I was feeling like this year I'm going to be like a rich millionaire. I was thinking like I'm going to buy my car off, right? But no, I'm financing it. But I still have me a car, so that's good. Right? I think I'm going to buy me a house. I'm thinking I'm going to be rich this year. Fuck the heartbreak, bro. I just need to focus, lock the fuck in. I'm going to stack this money up. That's how I was thinking I was thinking it was gonna go, but nah, I didn't really stack money up. They give me a card. That's good. That was the highest high of this year. Okay. But no, yeah, stacked this money. Didn't really end up having it. I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm on sites, right? Like Auto Trader, I think that was called. Cars.com and shit. I'm looking for cars. I've seen so many cars that I wanted. But I didn't end up getting it. Now I'm gonna tell you about my car because I think like this is the third thing I accomplished. This is my steering wheel. But no, all right. I see this beautiful pony, this Mustang, right? I was like, okay, that's my car, right? I said that with other cars too, but I didn't end up getting those other cars, right? Okay, I said, okay, I like this. But before I even seen this, I seen me, I think 2021 Dodge Ram. I was going to get a truck, but I ended up getting a nice little sports car, a pony car. But I don't know what to decide. Because through this year I found love. I mean, I found God and love and not realized it. And that was E. But I also found it like because I want to think the game of life and how to play it. That's my favorite book of all time. But no, you know, people be like, oh, these aim numbers and shit, all these shit, that's not real. You probably thinking, oh, that's satanic. Or if you're a Christian, you probably think that type shit. But no, right? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you these pictures because you gotta have proof. If you wanna have a claim, you gotta have proof to back up your shit. But yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna decide between my beautiful car, this pony right here, and this truck. I wanted a truck because I drive trucks all day, and with a truck I could make more money. I should have got a truck because I could have made more money. But no, I can haul shit, and I like being like when you're in a truck. I mean, this vehicle is low, but when you're in a truck, you feel like you're above people. I mean, that's how I feel like when I'm in a truck and I like driving past other people. I kind of look down a little bit. It's like that's how you feel when you're in a truck. I don't know. That's probably just me. But I'm still gonna give me a truck, not right now, but like maybe later on in life. I'm still gonna give me a truck. But I end up deciding with my car because I seen the number 73, right? My name is Donald Wendell Bowman. Wendell, all right? Before I got my car, I was taking a bus to work, right? And on bus, I will go to, first I'll be here. I would take 186, right? When I was in my apartment, when I was in my apartment, I would take 186 to 5 Points, right? I would then go to 5 Points to H.E. Holmes. Now, after H.E. Holmes, 2 buses show up, right? I can either get on the bus 73. There's 2 73 buses. I can go to one that goes down Wendell Drive. Now, mind you, my name is Wendell. Or I can get on the bus that goes like straight down, what's the name? Right? Fulton Industrial Boulevard, right? Most of the time, I would get on the Wendell Drive one because that one will always show up first, right? Now, when I seen my car, and that bus number was 73. It's 37 right now. This number is 37. But my location number at work is 73, right? That when I didn't know to decide between the truck and the car, I seen the number 73. I was like, yo. And that's what made me decide, yo, I'm win 73, bro. Because I don't know what to decide because the amount of mileage this John had at the end, it was 73. My location number is 73, right? The bus I took was 73. So out of nowhere, I feel like if you allow yourself to see it, then it will show itself to you. So all the time, I would just see 73, 73, 73, 73. Like, that's what made me get my car. Because I seen 73. And it's not just with 73. I'm gonna just tell you, it's even with 22, right? Because I feel like 22 is not special. It's not a special number. That's how I felt. Because like I said, even like in age, right? Like when you're one, that's cool. You just hit a number. If you're 10, you just hit a 2-digit number, right? If you're 13, you just became a teenager. If you're 18, you just became an adult, right? When you're 20, you now became a 2, but a 02, I mean 20, but you're still a 2-digit number, but your first number instead of a 1 is a 2. If you're 21, you're actually a legal, like actual adult. Everything else after that, I felt like you were just aging, and there's no point. This year I turned 22 years old. My car is a 2022 Mustang EcoBoost, right? And then, like, I feel like 22 wasn't all that cool. 22, I allowed it to show itself in me. I see 22 all the time. I see 73 all the time. I'm gonna show you too. But yeah, oh no, back to this, right? When I got my car, right? I was like, unto the L, because I depend, like, that's also part of this, like this year, I realized I have to leave Georgia. I'm 22 years old. I've been in Georgia all my life, you know. My mom is from Chicago. She came down here when she was young, right? My mom stayed in Texas with my sister because her husband was stationed there. My brother stayed in Texas with my mom and my little sister. They all stayed in Texas. My sister right now, she's in Korea because her husband's stationed there now. Everyone in my family has been somewhere. Nasir, my brother and my sister, they've been in Texas. My mom, she lived in Chicago. She lived here. She lived in Texas. My sister, she lived here. She lived in Texas. She lived in Korea. I'm the only one of my mom's kids who haven't lived anywhere else. So I decided, like, I need to leave. I'm going to leave Georgia. I was planning to leave maybe like December, but I stayed a little bit. Stayed with my auntie, whatever or not. But I didn't leave. 2026, I gotta leave for sure though. I'm not for sure on all the details because I was planning to go to Reno, Nevada, because you think, oh, like Nevada's hot. No, Reno it still has all 4 seasons. You get snow, you get all that shit, and it's beautiful. But I told my family that I'm going to Reno, so I don't know if I might end up going to Reno because at the same time, I don't want my family knowing where I am. Because this year also, it showed me like, I don't want to be around my family. I need a break. Life is about the experience. That's how I realized with my auntie. Life is about your experience. I feel like if God made you in life to experience. God is omnipresent, omniscient. What does God need us for? What can we give God that he doesn't already have? That's how I feel like. I don't believe, like, I'm not a religious person. I'm not like everybody else. I believe I am that the I am. And what other reason being alive not to experience? Like, I wouldn't take nothing back because everything is about the experience. E breaking up with me, that shit hurt it. But if she didn't break up with me, I would never be where I am. I would still be with her. So I would probably still be a virgin right now. She's religious. I would probably still be a virgin. I would have never known what it's like to crack. I would be focused on her. So I probably wouldn't have my car right now. I wouldn't have experienced the things I have experienced. Though it hurt it, at least I know what it's like to get broken up with now. I mean, to be in love and like really love someone and then to be brokenhearted. I know what that's like. That's why I say, like, life, whether it be for better or for worse, it's about the experience. Like my dad. I said, though my dad died when I was 3. Though my dad died, would I take back him dying? No. I'm not glad he's died, but I wouldn't change the fact that he died. Because if he didn't die, right, probably never would have met E. Like, he's like, because if he would have died, life would have had its own course and its own break in timeline. If he was still alive, my mom would have met my stepdad. I'm not saying good thing he died, but because he died in this timeline, my mom was able to meet my stepdad. And good thing, because why? I was able to have a baby sister. Other things were able to happen through his death. I wouldn't change nothing. He breaking up with me, I wouldn't change that. Everything is about experience. If you died, that was just part of it. If you are a religious person, I'm gonna just say this. If you are a religious person, you believe God has a plan, right? Everything if you don't tell me you don't think things go according to God's will. So you think, oh, the devil is just gonna win? No, everything go according to God's will. I don't know if you understand that. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. Everything, I'll say this, bro. If it wasn't meant to happen, then it wouldn't happen. In this timeline, my dad was meant to die. So he died. But, yeah, experiences and shit. Life is about the experience. Through all this bad stuff, experience happen, whether it be for better or for worse. It shapes and builds you as a character. So, yeah. Damn, I lost track of where I was. I lost track of, like, where I was saying. I don't know. But, no, I originally was talking about my car. So, let me go ahead and talk about my car, right? I was waiting on my auntie, and that's why I realized I need to go ahead and leave, because I also realized this year, even like maybe before that year, I'm too dependent on my auntie, and that's a handicap. So my auntie is my role model in life, right? Even like when it came to do my taxes, I was waiting for her to do it. My auntie, she doesn't do her taxes the same way. So it's like, I don't know. I waited on her, and she did hers at the last minute. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to have to owe these people this money because I didn't do my taxes and shit. So it's like, fuck, I don't want to have to owe the IRS. I don't want the niggas on my head. I don't want to go to jail type shit. So it's like, I did it at the last, I did it. But my auntie usually does it at the last minute. I don't want to have to, like, even before I got my car sometimes, I would be like, Auntie Dale, you going to work? And say if she didn't go to work, right? Because I would be waiting for her to go to work so I'll just go to work and work with her. If she doesn't go to work then I'm still here, right? And then I would have to, I'm late. Then I'll have to catch the bus, and it would take me like an hour and a half to get to work. Cause I work on the other side of town. So it's like everything I did, I'm too comfortable with my auntie. And the thing is, in life, you never want to get too comfortable. I've been said that. I need to listen to my own advice. Like I said, if I would have never got too comfortable, I would have never got heartbroken like I did. I'll get too comfortable with my auntie and too dependent on her, and that's my handicap. So, like, when I was going to the DMV, right, my auntie was like, I told her, I was like, okay, Auntie, we're going to go up here, right? She didn't end up going. She had other things she had to do. But in my mind, I was thinking, we were supposed to go up here today. I was depending on her. She was like, no, DJ, you just need to go up there. You card them already. You don't need me. Just go up there and do it. So the next day I went up there, right? I went up there. I was telling them, they say you want to pay cash or whatever. I said, no, I want to finance, right? I get this. I'm talking to the what's the name guy and shit. They was trying to show me other cars, but my auntie's like, no, go after the car you want. Get the car you want. All right? And I end up getting this car. But no, right? The guy was like, his name was Sam, right? He don't want to sell me my car. He was like, you can't get that car. I'm not going to tell y'all because I don't want people all in my business. But this car is my whole paycheck. Because insurance and shit. The insurance and the car note itself. And this is just a fucking EcoBoost. This is not a GT. This shit is my whole paycheck. Right? It was like, Sam was like, oh, you can't get this car. You can't afford this car, right? That's what he was saying to me. And then my auntie was like, oh, he's coming to stay with me. He can get it or whatever. And look, I still got my car, bro. I make sure I pay my shit. Yeah. But I end up getting this car. Bro told me I wasn't going to get this car. I can't afford this car. But I still had in my mind, that's how I manifested this. Even though life showed me, oh, like, no. And that's what I realized. I realized that's what I need to start doing. Because before I got back with E in 2023, right? When I was manifesting her and shit, I'll be like, oh, okay, it's my birthday. She's going to remember me and shit. She's going to come back to me. When she didn't, I was like, fuck. And then, like, New Year's come and say she's going to come back to me. It's going to be a new year. Nope. Or her birthday's coming. She's going to remember me. She's going to come back to me. Nope. Even when life told me, when life showed me otherwise, when she didn't come back to me, I still had on my mind, she's going to be mine still. And that's how you manifest still. Even, like, you got to still believe. Like, it's like with faith, right? People never seen God. People never heard God. But God is real. I'm going to say that. God is real. I'm not religious. I don't believe in men in the sky. But whatever you believe, your reality shows you like, hey, you're not wrong. That's like when I said the number 73. 73 showed itself to me because I allowed it. Whatever you believe or whatever, life will mirror that and show you like, hey, bro, you're not wrong. So God is real. God is real to some people. He's just not real for me. I don't want to believe in that shit. Life will show you that you're not wrong and show you in life. And show you all that shit. But yeah, God, damn, I be losing my fucking train of thought. I'm distracted. I'm looking at this woman walking by. It's crazy. But no, life will show you that you're not wrong. So, like, even when he told me no, because I believe, I said, this is my car, because, bro, he said, you can't get this car. You can't afford this car. They were trying to have me think, like, oh, this was going to be my car. I left, and I was like, bro, I'm going to get my car. I walked in the next day, and I got this car. Despite the fact that Sam told me no, that I cannot afford this car, and that I wouldn't be able to get this car, and I got this car. When life tells you no, you got to believe. And yeah. Like, people never seen God. People never heard God. But because they believe, life will show them, like, bro, God is real. Why? Because they believe. Right? Belief is strong. Belief is very strong. What is it? I forgot what it is. But it says, fuck. In the Bible, it said that, the three strongest things ever. The three strongest things is faith, hope, and love. And the strongest of these three is love. Well, you're like, damn, well, why didn't E stay with you? Her faith, because E is a religious person, her faith is stronger than her love. And faith is strong. My love was strong for E, but her faith was stronger than her love for me. That's why her faith overcame that. Overcame us, because she said she needed to focus on God, broke up with me, she only loved me as a friend, type shit. So, yeah, but when you believe something, life will show you like, hey, you're not wrong. Your reality will start to mirror what you believe. So like this, right? I'm gonna just give you an example real quick. I'm getting off track, but that's why I learned this year. I am the God of my reality. I am the thing I am. Right? Let's say this, like, if you rate, like, that's why I said, like, even like racist people, right? A baby is not, like, say if this is a little white baby, right? He got white parents. His mom says, black people are this, black people are that, they're bad, they're knitters, they're coons, they're this and that. Life, if they're told that all their life, they're going to consume that and they're going to start to believe that. And life will show them like, hey, they're right. It's like learning a language. You only know what you're taught. People don't know anything. We only know what's given to us. Like, the only reason I learned English is because I heard my mom, people around me speak English. I consumed what was around me, what was given to me. Right? It's not all the time. Like, I mean, my grandma is a Jehovah's Witness. My mom is a Jehovah's Witness. Sometimes in life you can deny what's given to you, or you won't consume it. I don't fucking know. I just be fucking rambling. But yeah, when I tell you I'll be getting off track because I just be talking. But no, yeah. But they told me no, I was going to get this car, and I got this car. Right. Now, because of this car, I was able to make so many moves, do so many experiences. I'm still going to leave. And I was, let me think. I'm trying to think of everything I did this year because I did so much. I'm just highlighting the key points. Right. Okay, yeah, I got my car. Awesome, right? Now I'm gonna talk about the next thing, the apartment. What made me also realize is like, yeah, I don't want to be around my family, right? Now, when I got my apartment, this is my first apartment. I didn't even want to get an apartment. My mom needed help. My mom was staying with my uncle. My uncle's lease was up. And now I was like, okay, I need to get an apartment to help my mom out. Right? I was fine staying with my auntie. I'm at her house right now. I was fine staying with my auntie. I didn't have no bills to pay. Only thing she asked me to pay was $30, and that was for the Wi-Fi. Right? And I was chilling. I didn't want to go, but now my mom needed help. So I had to go get an apartment at my name. Now I have less money because my money is going to this apartment. And mind you, good thing, like, when I got this car, it was like, I had the next month, the lease was up. So that was good. Because this car is my whole paycheck. The lease for that apartment was my whole paycheck. Plus my, cause Nasir, with my brother, I didn't ask him for much. Cause both of our names was on the lease. But I only asked my brother for like $200. Nasir has his girlfriend staying with us. And they got a baby. Now, Nasir is only 18 years old. When I started working at U-Haul at 17, I was able to have money for myself and do things I wanted to do. And then maybe like the next year, we lost our house. So I had to say, I was trying to get my mom money so we can keep our house. And then even then, I was still getting my mom money. But I know what it's like to have money at first. But this, Nasir was only 18. As soon as Nasir get a job, maybe like a couple months later, he got to get an apartment in his name. So I felt like Nasir didn't really get to enjoy his money. So all I asked Nasir was for $200, right? So this apartment was my whole paycheck. Because, you know, the lease they'll tell you is only like $1,400, right? It's not just $1,400. It's like it's $1,500, right? $1,500, right? Because, you know, what is it? Common area fee, they want to say. Utility, water, all that other bullshit that's added onto it and shit. Then plus, like, Star Plus, Rent Plus, I don't fucking know. But it be other shit that's included to it. So it's not going to be that $1,400. It's going to be $1,500. If you ever get an apartment and they tell you it's like $2,000, no, it's not $2,000. It's $2,100, man. It's always probably going to be like a couple extra hundred. So if you get an apartment, say if it's $700, it's not $700, it's $800. You got the tax and all that other bullshit, right? This whole that lease for that apartment was my whole paycheck, right? Like, then I'll have to, because I get paid bi-weekly, so I'll have to wait 2 weeks just to get another paycheck. The other 2 weeks, it's my whole paycheck plus a little bit of my other paycheck, and then I get a little bit from Nasir. So I was getting my ass whooped. God John took my whole paycheck, then a little bit of my paycheck, then I get a little bit from Nasir, right? Just so I could pay this rent. Now, a plus of this year was my car. Kind of a little bit that I cracked. I'm going to tell you that later. It's actually coming out after this. And the good experiences. The downsides of this year is this apartment, right? The fact that I got broken up with. I wouldn't take these back, though. But yeah. Okay, I got this apartment. It's cool. We always paid the rent. We always paid the rent, right? Always. I always made sure because I got people dependent. I got my mom dependent on me. I got my little sister dependent on me. I got my brother and his girlfriend and our baby. Well, not our baby. My little niece Rain dependent on me to make sure we still got a roof over our head. Rent was always paid, right? Now, the last month, right? October, because that's when we got the apartment. So when it comes back around October in 2025, the lease is up, right? I'm on the app. I'm trying to pay the rent. I'm not able to log into the app. I go up to the front office. They was like, oh yeah, because it's your last month or whatever. We need a cashier's check, right? Okay. I'll go to the bank, bro. Mind you, I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No. What am I fucking about? I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? So only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I have off, right? So, sometime I'll and the what is it? They close at 3. Oh no, they close at 4 or 5, right? The office, right? I'll be trying to hurry up and get you. Like, why aren't you doing it on your day off, bro? I don't know. I mean, it's just life was happening and I wasn't able to do it. But I was rushing, trying to pay this shit, right? Like I'll go to the bank. Bank of America closed like at 4. And I would have to leave. Like, I remember I was leaving work, bro. Rush, speeding, right? Trying to get to Bank of America, right? To get my money. I got the money from that 200 from last year, make it into a cashier's check, right? And then I got to speed to the apartment and try to give it to him on time, right? I finally did it. Once I finally did it, right? They talking about, bro, you gotta pay the whole thing. I'm like, what you mean? Can I get them the cashier's check? That's the whole grant, right? They wanted another 300. I can't be with family, right? Because of all this shit fucked up my credit. Hold on, this shit is on my credit. We didn't get evicted, but I still owe them thousands of dollars, and I'm gonna get to that, right? Now I had the 1,500, right? I had that money, but it was in cashier's check, right? They was like, no, we don't want that. We want the whole thing. I'm like, what whole thing? They wanted another 300 because Nasir is more the social type. I'm not that social. Around the apartments, Nasir had friends and shit. His friend ended up leaving. Nasir didn't know. I guess he didn't leave or whatever. So across from his friend's old apartment was his neighbor, and they had a Ring camera, right? They saw Nasir go into the what's the name, but that wasn't even the same day that John happened, right? They saw Nasir go into the apartment, and the apartment was fucked up. It had holes. The guy said, "Oh, I didn't leave it like this. They must have did this when I left or whatever, because they still wanted their money." The apartment, right? So Nasir's like, no, and not because he didn't do it, because that same day Nasir went. He was with my grandma that day, the whole day, right? Because he had to get his license, right? But just because they did see him on the camera, and that day didn't even match up to when that shit happened, right? Just because they see him on that camera, they said, oh, you did it. And they said, oh, we didn't just do him, we did everybody else that was included. So Nasir, I guess they said they seen other people or whatever. But on that rent was $300 that I didn't have. Mind you, I get on the cashier's check. I have no money. That what's the name? That's my whole paycheck. My whole paycheck. Like, but I get paid bi-weekly. The first, what's the name? My first one is for me. I set a little bit to the side. Then the second 2 weeks, I got that little bit to the side. Plus I got the what's the name? Right? My whole paycheck, and that's for the rent. Right? I don't have no money. I gotta wait another whole 2 weeks till I get paid or whatever. Right? Because I get paid bi-weekly. They wanted another 300. I didn't have another 300. So you know what that led on to? Late fee or whatever. It's like, fuck, I got a late fee. So now 15, right? It's 18. Right? Then out of nowhere, boom, boom, you're getting hit with this and that. I didn't do nothing. That's why I said I can't live with people, because Nasir, I don't know if Nasir had the money or whatever, or he probably didn't or whatever. Nasir didn't want to. I said, Nasir, I need that other 300. And Nasir didn't want to pay them. Nasir wanted to fight the case because he said, I didn't do this. He wanted to prove his point. He said, no, why should I pay for something I didn't do? Me, I'm not the type to argue. I'm the type to walk away because, like I said, I'm 20, 21, 22 years old. I got gray hair. I don't got time to argue with no one. I don't need to be stressed out. Like this year, I cried so much, man. So much. With being breaking up with just the rent and shit. Like this year beat my ass. But at the same time, it was good. Because I got my ass kicked this year, bro. I got my ass kicked. I got my ass kicked financially because with the apartment, like when I realized we couldn't pay the rent, I was like, bro, what are we going to do? I didn't know what to do. I had to think. Nasir his focus wasn't that. I got my ass kicked financially. I got my ass kicked emotionally because I was hurt. Because I got broken up with. I got my ass kicked mentally. Because I'll be in my head. I'll be thinking, what am I going to do? And all this shit. I got my ass kicked so many ways. When I realized I couldn't pay the rent, I didn't know what to do. And I have no one to talk to. I went to my dad's grave and I was like, I just need to leave. I just need to leave. And that's when I realized. I was like, bro, I just want to go. I want to travel the world, but at the same time, I want to get away from my family because I got this shit in my credit now. I was like, I didn't know what to do. And I was stressing out. Like, I'm too young for this, man. And I'm tired. Not just tired. I'm tired physically, too. Because I'm like, at work, I'm tired of doing the same shit, man. And it's like, I just want to go. I just want to go. So I just got my ass kicked, bro. So it's like, I got to find. After I realized I couldn't pay it, I went to my dad's grave. So my dad was like, bro, I might just leave. And that day, I was really about to just drive. Because I had my car. I was just about to drive and say, fuck it all, man. But I stayed, right? I stayed. I tried. I tried, man. I tried. That's why I can't stay here. I can't be with family. At the same time, it's like being around family is tiring. It's tiring. Being at the same job is tiring. It's tiring. It's tiring. I am exhausted. I got my ass kicked, man. I got my ass kicked. After that, I was like, okay, I was about to leave. I didn't leave. I stayed. Right? I didn't fuck up the apartment. Right? In our apartment, we also had holes in the wall. I'm not going to tell you my whole family business. We had holes in the wall, broken windows and shit. That also added onto that, what's the name that they wanted, that money that they wanted when we had to leave. I had to pay rent. Then I had to pay this cashier's. I had to pay rent. Then I had to pay another $300. Then for these holes and shit in the wall. They wanted all this money. I didn't know how I was going to pay this. And even if I did pay it, because I was late, this shit was still going to be on my credit. I took out of my 401k and I still don't have enough. I got my ass kicked. And I got this shit on my credit. That's where I realized, man, I can't be with family. And I still would have just paid the $300. We wouldn't have that late fee. We probably would have been able to pay it, man. And it's like, fuck. Get my ass kicked. I don't want to be with family. I love my family. I'm a Scorpio. I'm supposed to help them. And I do. I try my best. But at the same time, it's so exhausting. I'm so tired. I'm only 22. I got gray hair. Not saying that's from stress, but if it is from stress, that just lets me know I need to leave. I want to do my own thing. Just go. I'm too young to be so tired and be feeling like I want to give up. I'm not supposed to be. I'm only 22 years old. Let me calm down.
got this shit on my credit, man. No. Even like, bro, I'm not. But no. Okay. Once we leave the apartment, right? I still owe these guys. I even still be getting texts from them saying, oh, they need this money and shit. I'm getting emails. They still want their money. But no, once once we leave the apartment, I didn't stay with my auntie for the first probably like week or two. Last year, stay with my auntie. I'm staying with my auntie now, but I didn't want to stay with my auntie, not only because my auntie is my biggest role model in life. She is my inspiration. I want to be like her. I know she's tired, but she still does it. Get up, work and stuff. Anyway, I see it. She be crying just like me. She be breaking down, and I see that for her. That shit hurt me. But she still gets out here and do it, bro. She be coming up with these plans and shit. She's so fire. But no, I didn't want to live with my auntie at first because once we left the apartment, I didn't want to come to my auntie and really live with her. So I would just spend the night like a few times, but not really. I would sleep in my car only because my auntie, she's paying that whole house by herself. Now she got to worry about feeding 2 other mouths, me and my brother. And buy more shit because me and my brother stays there. Though she don't say she need help or whatever, or she just only ask for a little bit. I do see, and she be saying like, or she'll be like like now she's like, my wasn't ain't never been inside this light bill and shit. I know my auntie going through it, but she don't ask really shit from me and last year. And I know she going through it. I mean, I still do give her a little bit of rent, but I know my auntie is going through it. But it's like, that's why I didn't want to live with her first, but now I'm living with her. I don't want to put that pressure on her, but now I'm putting pressure on her because now she got to worry about providing for me too. I didn't want to live with my auntie because now she got added pressure on her. And I know what it's, I don't know, man. But, yeah. So, for a couple times, I slept in my car. I've been at work. I'll go behind the building, behind these U-boxes, and I would just sleep in my car. Because I don't want to come to my auntie. I don't want to put the pressure on her. So, because I was sleeping in my car, bored, I'm just chilling. So, after work, after they leave, everybody else drive off, I'll just go in the back, go to sleep, man. Just stay in my car, right? Now, because I'm bored and shit, I'm like, it's 5 days to my birthday. This is the next part. I'm losing my virginity now, right? But this is the next part, bro. It's 5 days into my birthday. I'm 21 years old. I still have a crack no one. I'm still a virgin. I'm about to be 22, right? I just go on the internet, right? I look up escorts, right? And so what this is basically prostitution, if you're wondering. Yes, it is. Right. She was selling it for the monions, right? Okay. So I meet this girl. I'm going to call her, what is it? T, right? This is a girl I lost my virginity to, right? Right. Now, T, and I text her or whatever. I went on the little site, got her number, texted her, right? I was just trying to lose it. Like, life done went by. I'm not focusing on apartment no more. I'm not crying about it. My auntie, I'm going to just say this to you. Even like my auntie, when I told her, like, I owe like 1,000, she even went up there and started, what's her name? And talking. Telling them how to get it down, right? Like, the price is down or whatever. And she was crying and sad for me. Because you know that shit's going to be on my credit. I wasn't as hurt about it because I already knew once Nasir decided he didn't pay and I went to my dad's grave, I knew we weren't going to be able to pay that. But no, so I wasn't tripping about it. But no, let me get back to this T, right? No. I text T because I got her number from the escort site, right? And I'm just trying to lose it this night. I'm 21 years old. I'm still a virgin. I'm like, bro, I'm probably missing out. I was like, fuck it, right? And what was it? I text her. She's like, okay, after a while or something. I don't know. And then she's like on the other side of town. So she's like, she's stuck somewhere. So I went to go pick her up. Mind you, this is my first time doing this. I don't know if I'm getting set up or whatever, but I'm just trying to lose it, bro. So I'm looking at my rearview mirrors, looking at my mirrors and shit, right? And I got my car in sport, just in case somebody comes up with a gun and I don't know, right? I'm very cautious. I was very cautious because I never done this, right? Once I do it, she was just as scared as me, right? I open up the door, right? She's like, you don't have a gun or anything, right? And I was like, no. And T is skinny. Right? Now, I drive. I take her to her hotel, right? It's where she stays, right? And I lose it, bro. Now, how was my experience? I didn't tell nobody. After like 1 day or 2 days, first person I told Nasir. That's my brother. That's always gonna be my brother. Nasir, the first person I told. After that, I told my my auntie, and then after a couple while, I told my sister. I didn't tell her that T was she was selling, and I told my mom, right, and my other auntie, right. What I realized once I lost it is like, bro, I really could have waited. I swear to God, I really could have waited. Because having sex is like beating your meat. Slick, but it's a little bit better. It's decent. It's like, once you get your nut, it's like, Because I swear to God, when I thought of sex is like, I thought sex was like magical or some shit. I thought like, it would change my life forever. That's how everybody made the scene, because I was still a virgin. Like, Jose, my work, what's the name? He said, we're going to get you some hoes on your birthday. You're going to have sex, bro. And I was thinking, I was going to fall in love with T, because that was my first time losing my virginity. That's how I thought I would. I thought it would be like magical. It would be different. Like, I thought I was probably going to fall in love. But it was like, bro, it's not even all that. That's why I was like, what the fuck? I don't understand how niggas be raping motherfuckers and like, I'm doing all that just for sex. It's not even all that. If you really need to get it off, just beat your meat. Or like trying to pin someone down, they're probably fighting for you or some shit. I was like, sex is not worth all that. I mean, it's decent. It's just like beating your meat. Once you get the nuts, like, okay. I swear to God, I was like, Then I realized that's like probably because I didn't do it with E. Probably because I didn't have my first time having sex, probably not with someone I love. That's probably why. Because sex is really not all that. But you know, the thing is, like, even though once I lost it, it's like, it's not even all that. But I'm a squirrel, and the squirrel got to get his nut. So I was like, bro, I still would be doing with other escorts, bro. With what's the name? And I was like, bro, I'd be like, bro, why did I do that, bro? It's like when you beat your meat and then you're like, I feel dirty, disgusted. I'm like, bro, I really could have just saved some money, bro. Because I really could have just beaten my meat instead of doing it with this random person. On God! On God! Nigga. The fuck? It's like, bro, I just really wasted some money on a temporary feeling. Sex is really not all that. I mean, though I keep going back, it's like, what's the name? But it's not worth. I thought it was gonna be magical. That shit was. I swear, it's because I didn't do it with somebody I was in love with. The shit was mid. But no, let me go back to T, right? Right? I go back on the site. I look, and maybe it was a person who looked like T or whatever, and it said, because they had to put their age or whatever, it said 19. I was like, what? I'm thinking like T is like, what, like 20 something, right? I was like, yo, I asked T, because that was my first time. Then that same time, maybe like the next day, right? Actually, I said, what got you into this, right? She said she came down here with her family, right? Or with her boyfriend or something, right? And then her family kicked her out, right? Once her family kicked her out, she didn't have no one. And then she met this guy, and this guy became her pimp, right? He started pimping T. I was like, and T don't have no family out here. She lost her. I'm thinking she don't have her social. She don't got no IDs or none. So my mission was to help T. So I've gotten to know T. I know that's crazy. You like, this nigga about to fall in love with someone who sells pussy. That's what you're thinking. I swear to God, that's probably what you're thinking. I got to know T better. And my goal was to help T because I felt like, bro, T is only 19. T is a baby. That means T was getting pimped for like, I don't know how long. And she's out here by herself. Because T is from Washington. So my goal, I told T, I was like, maybe like couple, like 2 weeks after I get paid or whatever, we're going to drive to Washington and we're going to get your ID and stuff, all that other stuff. I told my auntie about it and or whatever. And she told my my cousin's dad about it. We all talked and whatever. They was like, you shouldn't do that. You should probably just give her a plane ticket. And if she comes back, then cool. Because I was planning to go out there. I was going to have T. We're going to go on a road trip. I gotten to know T. My phone's on 20. I've gotten to know T a little bit better. And my plan was to go out there because I felt wrong. I felt like there was someone who needed help and I need to help this poor baby. Because she's 19. She's still a baby. And she's not actually 19. I was thinking this at the time. That wasn't her. It was someone probably who fucking looked like her or some shit. But no, T is like my age, right? No. Right? What was I saying? This shit is getting bright. The sun is coming out. But no. No, I was planning to drive out there. Oh, that's Major's mom. I mean, grandma. One sec. My cousin's grandma's here. But I was planning to drive out there. Hold on. One sec. No, but my goal is Jonathan. Oh, there you go. But my goal was to help T because I feel like she wanted someone who needed help. And I felt like, bro, I feel like I took advantage of her. When I thought she was like 19, I was like, bro, she's someone who needs help. She don't have no family out here. She has no. I asked her why she does like, and I asked her why, like, I'm weird. After I did it with her, I said, T, why do you do this? She's like, she came down here. She don't got she's not talking to her family no more. Right, and she used to be a pimp, and she can't leave. I said, why don't you get a job? She said she don't have no ID or whatever. Oh, I was like, bro, she don't have no ID. She don't have her birth certificate. I was like, yo, T is someone I need to help. Because I feel like I just took advantage of her. I just had sex with a little baby, a little 19-year-old. So I feel like my goal, okay, I need to help T. So I was planning to drive to Washington, right? But T she was skeptical. She wasn't just going to drive with me. So I took T out a couple times. Even on my birthday, we went out to this Mexican restaurant and we went to eat. I took T out. I gotten to know T a little bit better. She was on board to drive out there. I told my my auntie and my cousin's dad. They was like, nah, you should just fly out there. And she comes back, that's cool or whatever. They felt like I was gonna fall in love with her. I was like, nah. Cause first I think I wanted to, but it's like after I got into know T, I was like, no, T is not E and whatever. And I wanted to, because I want to love, but I even tried dating T, even though she, was selling herself, right? T was like, no, I thought we was boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. She was like, I don't know. She's like, I thought she wanted the same thing I wanted. She didn't want what I want. And then T didn't know what she wanted. But after that, we didn't end up driving out there. Because I found out she on her social. I was like, you know your social? Just cool. All you need to go to do is what's the name? And like, all you got to do, so that's saving money. Because my auntie and my uncle, they didn't really, my cousin's dad, they didn't want me going out there with a girl only known for like a month. I didn't have no weapons. Going out to the state, they felt like she's going to set me up. Right? She knew her social. I was like, oh, well, never mind. You're good then. So I didn't end up driving out there. So I said, T, you know your social. And she has mail. I said, you know your social. You have 2 pieces of mail with your name on it. All you got to do is go up to the DMV and get what's the name. But T, also like how Jay, I feel like T wanted me for money. Because say if I was to spend a night, T was like, can you pay this in the morning or whatever? And I know she didn't have what's the name, but she would have me order stuff for her. I feel like at the same time, T was just using me before I can get her some shit or pay stuff for her. So it's like, I stopped talking to T. Nah, it just wasn't that. But yeah, I stopped talking to T. But I try to help T, and I think T is good. Now, they was like, my auntie and what's her name, they was like, if she really wanted it, she wanted to be in this predicament or whatever, she would get herself out of it. I mean, like, if you give her the tools she needed to be successful, then it's up to her to decide. That's why when they was like, you should just fly her out there and whatever not. She comes back and she does this or whatever, that's good. But they feel like, I don't know. But no, I no longer talk to T. T was a nice experience. But, after T, not just after T, even like when I was talking to T, when she's like, she don't know if she wanted to be in a relationship or not, bro, I was cracking. And I tell you, I was cracking. And that's when I realized, like, bro, I could really be beating my meat. I'm not trying to sound nasty to everyone, but I was spending money, bro. Like, I always keep account. I would have in my notes, like, this person I cracked, their number, right, and stuff. But, bro, I just started doing that, bro. I'll tell you, it's not even all that. Sex is not all that. It's just like a temporary good feeling. But, bro, I just kept doing it. Yo, I don't really do it, not for real no more. Because, bro is getting his ass whooped again by life. And I'm getting whooped financially. But, no, it's like, wait, what else did I say? Yeah, but yeah, sex is not even all that, bro. But bro was still cracking. But I don't know where I'm at right now. You talking about bro, I don't know how many bodies I got. I'll tell you, when I told my auntie, I told her, I was like, bro, because when I first cracked T, right, it was 5 days to my birthday. I turned 22, right? And I think I told my auntie in November. It's December now, it's about to be January tomorrow. But right, by that time I had, when it's like November, I had 5 bodies. I have a whole hand. Now, I don't even know. I mean, I just stopped counting, bro. That's what I tell you, like, bro, niggas a bop. Niggas a bop. I swear to God, bro. If I probably like, bro, I was still with E, bro, nigga would be a virgin. But now, nigga a bop. I swear. But yeah. I'm after the passive virginity part. That's something. Now, something else I also did, what's the name, was purchasing firearms. Signature. There's my book at. It's in here. It is. One sec. And I reached back with my cousin. That's also a plus this year. Got back with my cousin Naya. If you see this car seat is in here, that's because before I leave, I do want to try to help my family. And Naya is, 25 years old, right? And I could tell my cousin be going through it. So I'll be trying to help my cousin. So I'll take her kids, my other 2 cousins, to their daycare. Just so I can help my family. Because I told, all my family knows that, like, I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm going to be leaving. And that's the plan, because they know I don't want to be here in Georgia. I need some more toda. But no, yeah, that's something I did this year. Helped out my cousin. And like I said, purchasing a firearm. I not just only purchase it, bro. Oh yeah, like I did so much this year. Kind of. I'm gonna probably end this soon. I did so much this year with this car. I was able to do many experiences. I was able to drive around and shit. Learn how to slide. I went to car meets, bro. Like if you these videos, you see all these videos from this year. These are some shit that I did this year. Like went to car meets, took my mom to the range. And you mean what I mean by the range? I mean the gun range. Don't worry, it's not loaded, right? Hold on. If I could just, there we go. But yeah, through this year, I was able, because of this car, I was able to make moves. I was able to drive around, get cracked, go what's the name, drive places, do more things. I even started door dashing. Bro, but I drive so much. I got this car in September. Yeah, September, right? I got it like 4,000 miles. Right now, I'm at 14,000 miles, and it's December. When I tell you, that's also why I gotta leave. Because when, like Nasir, right? Nasir was like, can you take me to work or whatever? I be trying to help my family and shit. Right? I done put so many miles on this car. In a matter of 3 months, I did 10,000 miles. That's fucking crazy. I got this car at 4,000 miles. I just did, like, you get what I'm saying? I done put so many miles on this car in a short period of time. But yeah, but no, what's the name? Hold on. I have to still learn how to use it, John. But no, and this, I was able to do so much. Like, not only did I get this Taurus, right? Don't worry, it's not loaded. I'm not gonna shoot myself. Right? I was able to get me a Tokarev. I haven't shot that yet because I had to put it together. And I haven't been to the range because being to the range costs money itself. But it's gonna be New Year's, and this actually illegal, but I might just shoot my John on New Year's Day. Bow, bow, bow when it hit New Year's, right? There's a lot of people do that. A lot of Americans do that. But no, I was able to do so much this year. But now I took my mom to the range. I got me a gun. I got me a shotgun. You was like, why did you get you a gun? Well, I'm not a killer type. I believe all life is precious, man. It don't matter if you're a tree. Don't matter you're a butterfly, caterpillar, roaches. Like even when I seen the movies, I'm gonna just say this real quick. Like when I seen the movie Joe's Apartment, I felt sympathy for roaches, and that made me not want to kill roaches. But no, the thing is, all life is precious. You was like, this guy got guns. I wouldn't. Life is precious. I wouldn't want to take a life, but I would take a life if I have to. Like someone's like trying to mess with my family, or say someone wants to mess with E, would I kill that person? Like out of self-defense and shit? Yes, I would. But it's not like out of oh, he's an evil guy. No. It's like maybe I'll probably like, even with like the Tokarev, the shotgun, right? I'm probably gonna shoot your arms off, right? Or shoot your legs. I'll say if you were to break in my house, I'm gonna shoot your arms off, probably shoot you in your legs. Shoot you in your legs so you won't walk again. Or if I got this pistol, shoot you in your spine so you don't walk again. Shoot your hands off so you won't steal from me. But if I had to, I would kill you. I'm not saying that's a good thing. All life is precious. No life. I'm no one to decide who life is taken, but if I have to, I will take a life. Though I shouldn't, because life is precious. It's a beautiful thing. Because out of millions and billions and trillions of sperm cells, I could have made it, and I'm here. Out of millions and billions and trillions of sperm cells, I could have made it. The person who's watching this video, you are here. Your life is precious. Out of trillions and millions, you've made it, so you're special. Everyone's special. Everything is special. Life is precious. And I'm no one to decide to, I'm no one to say I can take life. I'm no one to say that, but if I have to, I will. But yeah, so got this for my everyday carry. Though I keep it in my book bag, I need to go ahead and get my permit for it, right? I need to go ahead and get my permit. But and I got the Toka wrap. So once I do move to, say if I do end up still going to Reno, or I go to any state, right? The shotty is for, hey, you break into my house, because I'm trying to be away from family. You break into my house, I'm going to blow your shit. I'm going to blow your shit. That sounds kind of crazy. With my shotty, I'm trying to leave a mark. I'm not trying to kill you, but I am trying to hurt you. If you break into my house, I'm popping you. I am going to be by myself, so I need to take care of myself. But no. But, yeah. I got to set up me a new list, a new goal. Because I'm getting my ass kicked right now financially. So I'm not going to be able to leave probably like January. But... or probably maybe February either. But I do got to figure out where I am going to go and make me a new list. I got to make a new list today of things I want to have accomplished. Because I've done this year, and this is the end of the video. This year was a good year. It was a hurtful year. It really was. But it was also a good year. I cracked. That was decent. That was decent. I cracked multiple times with multiple different women. Buying shit and even outside shit, you know. Hourglass type shit. That's what I mean about outside, right? Hourglass figure, you know what I'm saying? But, cracked multiple shit. Shot a gun. Drive, went to car meets. Got broken up with. Got my ass kicked. You know, this year was an amazing year. I mean, amazing year for hurt. Amazing and not amazing. I don't want to say, like, I have a bad year. Because I realized when I was with E, like, in 2024, that whole year was, like, perfect. Because, you know, I woke up and I knew I was still with my girlie. But, you know, I just got to hopefully get me another person. Huh? Got to find someone. I'm not to replace E. Not to replace E. But just find another sense of purpose, right? Maybe. And just gotta set up some new goals and shit. Cause it's a new year. I'm not gonna say new year, new me. New year, new me. I gotta make me a plan though. I'm gonna start out probably the new year being the same me. But I gotta change shit up. I gotta do some different shit. So I'm gonna move to a different state. I gotta set up me some new goals. I do gotta make weight this time, probably. And yeah, man. Yeah. Isn't that all I wanna say I had to do for this year, right? I think I said everything in chronological order. That's everything I wanted to say. Yeah. I guess that's it. Right? That's it. But yeah, that was my 2025. This I'm gonna add little videos and pictures throughout this year to what's the name? To make shit make sense. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Hope you like this video. I was just giving a breakdown on my year. Oh yeah, when I leave, this not gonna be my last video. It might be one of my last videos because once I leave, I'm not gonna post this YouTube channel no more. I'm gonna probably make a new YouTube channel, post on there. I'm not gonna post to my social medias no more because I don't want nobody to know where I'm at. I'm gonna be ghost. I'm not gonna be on the same social media type shit. I'm just be off the grid somewhere else. The only person who probably gonna know is my auntie. That's what I said. The only person who probably gonna know my whereabouts is my auntie. But yeah, I'm gonna be gone. But I think that's everything I want to say. It was a good / hurtful, crazy kind of year. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. Probably.